In my fantasy kingdom, everyone has what we all want in this world: to love and be loved, without worry or stress, greed or envy. A place where animals are able to speak and we could hear their calls to justice, where our differences are celebrated and encouraged to blossom, as opposed to feared or pushed away. A place where everyone has their own fairy to grant just one wish, so use it wisely. But overall, a magical kingdom where kindness and good always prospers, where no sickness or diseases exists, leaving no space for evil, and where we could all truly be at peace. Start off, I always begin with the BB cream from Pacifica. So I use it as a primer, and then I'm going to show you guys how I use it as a highlight. I love applying the BB cream or primer, whatever it may be, with my fingers. It warms up your face, and you're able to really concentrate it in the areas that you want. So as you can see, it's just a really sheer layer. It gives me just a little bit of a slight glow, and it kind of begins the process of evening out my skin tone. What I absolutely love to use for spot checking is the Pacifica foundation. It's a serum texture, so it's super lightweight. You'll barely feel it on your face, which makes it perfect for spot checking and reapplying layers, as many as you need. I went ahead and used the Solar palette from Pacifica. It has a gorgeous variation of colors. I usually go ahead with this bronzer and warm up my face. So after you feel comfortable with your base, you want to go ahead and set it with a perfecting powder. I love Pacifica's Lotus powder. It gives you space to breathe. My face is super dry and sensitive, so this powder is infused with minerals and coconut oil. It's definitely nourishing, it's not too much, and you could add on layers without creating a thickness or cake base. We don't want any of that. Started on the face, I'm gonna go ahead and use this beautiful coconut infused highlighting set from Pacifica once again. As you can see, it has from the shades lightest to darkest, and we're gonna go ahead and use all three. For my crease color, I'm once again using the Solar palette in the color Bronze. The mixture of colors creates the perfect mauve pink shade that we want for this look. So we have our first color on, we're gonna go back and blend. Going to follow the same layout you did on the top to the lower lash line. Begin connecting as you blend upwards, creating a seamless shadow. Rule of thumb when it comes to smoky eye and liner is to end right where you're in the center of your pupils. This will definitely avoid the raccoon eyes, and it'll just lengthen your eyes a little bit more outwards. So go ahead and wet your brush and apply Pacifica's Wild Rose blush on the lids. I love using multifunctional products, especially something like this, because there are absolutely no rules to makeup. Not in my fantasy anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and use Pacifica's Aquarian Gaze mascara. It's water resistant and it's in the color Abyss, because in my fantasy, everyone could breathe underwater. So go ahead and use that same coconut infused highlight palette by Pacifica and apply it on the highlights where we concentrated with the BB cream. This will help the highlight stick and give it an extra pop. We are also going to go ahead and use the same Wild Rose blush to create a very fairy-like look. So to finish off, I'm going to use the Sparkling Star Passion Fruit perfume from Pacifica. They use essential oils, coconut oil, all of that good stuff. And since we do want to enhance our fairy-like features, we're just gonna spray just a little bit, because everyone smells like flowers and sunshine in my fantasy. In reality, I am living out my fantasy right now. I've found my true meaning in life, and that is to help others and inspire. Thank you so much, Pacifica, for the journey. I'm gonna apply a lot. Douse yourself in the... You don't want to choke. Spray just a little bit.
Back yourself up.